Azimut can be presented according to three main facts. The first one, Azimut has one of the largest exploration portfolio in Quebec, and we are focused on gold and copper. As you know, Quebec is recognized as one of the best mining jurisdictions in the world. The second idea about Azimut, we have a discovery named Elmer along the Patron zone. It's clearly our flagship gold project, and it is 100% owned by the company. Finally, we have a data processing technique, which is named Aztec-Min, which led the company to develop many joint ventures. And this is a true exploration edge by better recognizing good targets at a very early stage. And it's a proven data analytic techniques which led us to discover more than 500 prospects on mineralized zones across Quebec. A few highlights regarding the corporate side. Azimut has been founded in 1986. We have close to 82 million shares outstanding. What is important is the quality of the share structure, which has never been consolidated. The retail part of this share structure account for 30%. The remaining part is owned by the insiders, by Quebec-based institutions, and large funds. Azimut is clearly recognized as having one of the lowest share dilution rates in the junior space in Canada. We currently have $30 million as a working cap and no debt. Coming back to the Elmer property, Elmer is located about 100 kilometers west from the Eleanor gold mine, operated by Newmont in the James Bay region. James Bay, even located in northern Canada, has excellent infrastructure, quite outstanding. We have paved roads, power lines, airports, and maybe more importantly, the First Nation support. This is very important. This is a key site to operate in the region. Again, access are very easy, and it's a year-round operating project with no climatic pressure. We can drill everywhere, anytime on the property. The Elmer property itself, again, it is owned 100% by Azimut. It's a 35-kilometer long project. And the discovery, which is named Patron, is located in the mid part of the property. We have it is well located. We are not close from a boundary. You have listed here on this slide the best drill intercepts so far. Last year, we started to look for some additional exploration targets around the initial discovery site. We defined an 8-kilometer long by 3-kilometer wide priority exploration corridor. This led to the discovery of additional high-grade gold showings, which are representing potentially additional targets for a comparable discovery. This project is covering a typical Archean greenstone belt, and its exploration level is still at an early stage. This year, we are expanding our assessment of the property along strike. Again, we have added a systematic till sampling phase and a prospecting phase, which is still ongoing. And of course, we believe that we will have more insights about the gold potential along strike with the Patron discovery. Now you see on this slide the best intersection over this 500-meter strike length deposit and down to 450 meters, which is a current advanced advancement stage of the platform zone. You see, we're talking about robust mineral intercept. The best one, 24 grams per ton over 18 meters. And you have listed the 5 best intercepts so far. True thicknesses are very strong, very interesting. And you know, this mineral intercept are located, you know, they are well distributed along the discovery shape, starting from surface down to 400 meters, 450 meters. You know, there is, it seems that we have a grade increase with depth, and we stay with the same wide gold-bearing intercept. This is the shape of the discovery projected to surface, again, with a 500-meter strike length, going down to 450 meters. The mineralized zone has been systematically drilled with 500 meters spaced drilling grid, almost since the start of the discovery. And this provides us a fairly good idea about the upside potential to expand the discovery. The average width is at current time 35 meters. Within the central part of the discovery that we call the core zone, the average true width is 50 meters, up to 82 meters true width. This is a drill cross-section in the mid part of the discovery. Again, a drill intercept show quite remarkable continuity starting from surface down to 450 meters. It's a simple, continuous, predictable geometry, which include also in most of drill holes, a high-grade component. And of course, it's a little bit too early, but we can think about an open pit operation, which will be followed by an underground operation, or eventually directly an underground operation. Again, it's a robust discovery, which provides us a lot of flexibility regarding the future, a potential future mining plan. This is a mineralized envelope using a 0.3 gram per ton cutoff. Again, we're not talking about small disconnected mineralized lenses, but we're more likely talking about one unique, robust, wide mineralized envelope, which is open at depth. At current time, deepest hole reaches 450 meters, but it's clear that there is a potential, an obvious potential to expand the size of the mineralized zone. This is the progress we made since the first announcement in January 2020, 1.5 years ago, until July 2021, with a cumulative number of 23,000 meters of drilling. Again, we have been able to consistently expand the discovery size. We still have several holes to be announced. We are taken by this terrible bottleneck from the labs, but have no doubt we will continue to expand this discovery. This is a future drilling plan we have for the incoming drilling program, which will start in 1 month from now, mid-October, with 3 drills. We are planning a minimum of 40,000 meters to expand the size of the discovery. Again, there is no plan at current stage to do any infill drilling, but just incremental drilling to expand the discovery size by having like a 50 by 50 meter drill spacing down to 500 meters, and then start exploring deeper down to 800 meters with a 100 by 50 meter drill spacing. The idea for us, the next drilling phase will account for a minimum of 20,000 meters. As we just discussed, the idea is to expand the Patron zone with 14,000 meters of drilling. But in the meantime, we will drill additional holes around to discover comparable zones nearby with 6,000 meters of drilling. It is very clear that we believe that there is an additional discovery potential immediately around the Patron discovery. Again, we started to do exploration on this property 2 years ago, and we are in the process of recognizing comparable targets in the vicinity. We are a data-driven company. This takes time, but I believe that the most difficult part is already done with the discovery of a strong potential Orebody with the Patron zone, and the rest will follow with the next program. The objective is simply to advance towards the delineation of an initial 2 million ounces gold resource and produce a 43-101 report by the end of the year 2022. And this is the objective of the next program. Now I would like to report about our progress on the Rex trend, which is clearly one giant copper target. The idea is to unlock the potential of a remote region, but showing an incredible copper target in lake bottom sediments. It's a 300 kilometer long target in lake bottom sediments. Now we can say that it is strongly correlated with the discovery of significant copper mineralization, which is providing a route for this giant copper anomaly, which is certainly one of the biggest copper targets in Eastern Canada. We have discovered 150 mineralized zones on prospect along this belt. And we believe that we are dealing with a new mineral province, a new copper-bearing mineral province in Quebec. We have signed a $40 million option agreement with SOQUEM, and we operate the project. This is the location of the main mineral prospect. We have just completed a 3,000 meter of drilling this summer on 8 of the main targets. We are just starting, but it's clear that there is a significant copper, not only copper, but also gold potential in this region. Until the end of the year 2022, we have a minimum $16 million planned exploration budget for Elmer, 10,000 meters, essentially for drilling. The remaining part of the budget is a partner-funded project for at least $5.5 million. To summarize, Azimut is experiencing a strong organic growth, of course, with a growing gold discovery with the Elmer project. We have a good financial position with $30 million in the bank. We have a good strategic partnerships with SOQUEM. Collaboration is excellent. The upside is fantastic, especially for the Rex trend, which can be the next copper district in Quebec. Thank you.